as you allow yourself to gently, gradually, almost imperceptibly surrender to the profound comfort of your chosen space, letting your muscles soften, unwind, and your mind gracefully release its tenacious hold on the day's lingering concerns. Perhaps you begin to discern a subtle yet deeply profound transformation within the very air that surrounds you. The insistent, vibrant warmth of the day, that bright, energetic echo of bustling activity and illuminating light, slowly, almost imperceptibly begins its graceful, unhurried yielding to a cooler, more tranquil, and utterly embracing sensation. This delicate, almost whispered shift in temperature carries with it the soft, ethereal promise of the approaching night, a sacred and timeless period when the often bustling world outside seems to collectively quiet its incessant clamor, its hurried tempo, and its myriad pressing demands. It is as if the very fabric of existence, the essence of being itself, extends a silent invitation for everything, every living creature, every fleeting thought, every subtle sensation, to settle into a deeper, more profound state of rest. A quietude now gently, thoroughly permeates the air you breathe, filling it with a serene, profound stillness that seems to absorb all noise. Imagine, for a fleeting yet remarkably vivid moment, that your consciousness is no longer confined within these familiar, comforting walls, these tangible boundaries of your immediate reality. Instead, it is gently, almost effortlessly, expanding, drifting with an unburdened and exquisite grace. It stretches outwards, beyond the immediate confines of your room, past the known horizon, even past the gentle curve of the earth itself, until you find yourself exquisitely poised at the very edge of an ancient, ethereal landscape. This is a place where the ordinary textures of daily life seem to gently dissolve, where the sharp, often demanding edges of reality soften into a blurred, peaceful vista, and the veil separating the tangible from the mythical feels impossibly thin, almost gossamer, shimmering with unspoken ancient secrets that seem to hang suspended in the silent air, waiting to be noticed. This, you begin to dimly, peacefully realize, is the vast, serene world of the ancient Greek gods. It is not depicted here as a bustling, boisterous stage for theatrical dramas or tumultuous, earth-shaking conflicts that once echoed through history with thunderous force. No, instead, it is an immense, tranquil expanse where existence itself unfolds with a steady, predictable rhythm, a quiet, reassuring cadence, much like the slow, deliberate turning of the earth upon its ancient axis, or the measured, gentle, comforting beating of your own peaceful heart, lulling you deeper and deeper into a state of profound calm. You might begin to feel the immense open expanse of the sky unfurling above you, stretching infinitely, endlessly, far beyond the reach of your immediate perception. It is painted in the most delicate and deepening hues of indigo, gradually, softly, blending into the ethereal blush of twilight, like an artist's careful yet unhurried strokes across a vast cosmic canvas. The colors deepen, shift, and merge with a quiet majesty, each shade contributing to a tapestry of darkening beauty. High above, almost imperceptible against the ever-fading light, against the deepening velvet of the coming night, against the soft, cool embrace of the deepening atmosphere, you might detect the faintest, most distant echoes of what could only be described as a deep, profound rumble. It is a low-frequency vibration that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the cosmos itself, a soft, resonant hum that settles deep within you, calming your very core, vibrating gently through your being. This, you understand, is the expansive realm of Zeus, the venerable king of the gods. Yet tonight, his immense and formidable power is not manifested as a dramatic, attention-grabbing display of lightning and thunder. Not a flashing spectacle of raw might meant to impress or intimidate, but merely as a subtle, almost whispered hum in the cosmic background. It is a gentle, almost imperceptible presence, a constant underlying energy, serving as a soft, reassuring reminder of the consistent unseen forces that meticulously govern the celestial tapestry, orchestrating the slow, graceful movements of stars and planets with an unwavering, timeless precision. It is much like the calm, steady pulse that courses through your own veins, a continuous, comforting testament to life's enduring, cyclical rhythm, a quiet assurance of continuity, of things simply being as they should be. You begin to observe, with a quiet wonder, how the clouds, appearing now like delicate wisps of spun cotton or ethereal brushstrokes against the darkening sky, drift with an unhurried, almost meditative grace. Each one embarks on its slow, patient journey across this immense, silent canvas, guided by unseen currents that whisper through the upper atmosphere, a gentle, unseen hand guiding their silent path. They mirror perfectly the deliberate, unhurried pace of the stories we will explore together tonight, a testament to timelessness, to patience, to the gentle unfolding of existence itself, a quiet dance of form and void. Allow yourself the simple, profound luxury of observation, to simply be a quiet, unassuming witness to this immense, profound, and expansive calm. There are no sudden, jarring movements here, no abrupt, startling sounds to disturb your already relaxing senses, no sharp contrasts to break the peaceful spell that is slowly weaving itself around you. The very air around you seems to hold its breath, perfectly still, undisturbed by any earthly commotion, carrying only the faintest, most ephemeral whisper of what might be an ancient breeze. It feels like a gentle sigh from a time long past, reaching out across the eons to greet you, a breath that has traveled through centuries of quietude, carrying only peace, a sense of deep, abiding tranquility. You are being meticulously welcomed into this remarkably tranquil setting, where every single detail, no matter how small, how seemingly insignificant, is deliberately crafted and precisely placed to encourage a deeper and more profound state of repose within you. Imagine the soft, cool touch of an unseen mist, a gentle caress against your skin as you settle deeper, feeling the gentle support beneath you. Just as the countless stars, those countless pinpricks of distant shimmering light, begin to emerge in the darkening sky, one by one, with an unhurried, almost shy precision, like diamonds slowly appearing on velvet, each with its own silent glow. Your mind can similarly begin to gently clear. It can slowly, softly, release the accumulated thoughts, the lingering worries, and the day's persistent clamor, allowing them to drift away like countless autumn leaves on a gentle, meandering current, carried far out of sight, dissolving into the quiet. This, you come to realize, is not merely a story to be told, to be listened to passively, but a profound journey into the quiet, reassuring rhythms of ancient existence, a tender and deliberate preparation for the deep, restorative rest that so patiently awaits you at the end of this tranquil narrative. Feel the gentle pull towards stillness, the quiet invitation to simply exist, unburdened, as the night deepens around you, enveloping you in its peaceful embrace. This is a space where time stretches, softens, and ultimately dissolves into a quiet, continuous flow, a river of calm that carries you gently towards sleep, deeper and deeper, with each breath you take. Now, as your consciousness drifts a little closer, as if gently propelled by an unseen, soothing current, you begin to discern the subtle yet intricate patterns that govern this ancient world. Your focus gently, almost instinctively, settles upon the steady, almost meditative presence of Zeus, the venerable Sky King. Allow any preconceived notions you might hold about his thunderous pronouncements or his dramatic, often tumultuous narratives to gently recede from your mind, like distant clouds gracefully dispersing across a vast, clear sky, leaving behind only an expansive blue, infinite and calm, stretching into eternity. Tonight, we perceive Zeus not as a volatile, unpredictable ruler, prone to fits of rage and sudden changes, but rather as the quiet, unwavering keeper of the celestial order, the meticulous, patient architect of the heavens. Here, clouds gather and disperse not in a tumultuous, chaotic storm, born of anger or conflict, but as an integral, harmonious part of a continuous, beautifully predictable cycle. A cosmic dance performed with silent, effortless grace. Imagine the almost imperceptible process of moisture condensing high above, far beyond the reach of human touch, coalescing into soft, billowy shapes that seem to float effortlessly, each tiny, unseen droplet a part of a grand, unhurried atmospheric ballet that Zeus quietly, diligently oversees, a silent guardian of natural laws, ensuring their gentle unfolding, day after day, night after night. You might almost feel the subtle coolness of the upper atmosphere, a tranquil and rarefied domain where the very air itself seems to hum with a low, even profoundly resonant frequency, a constant comforting reminder of the unseen forces that are perpetually at play, maintaining balance, holding everything in a delicate, unwavering equilibrium. Consider for a moment the rhythmic, distant patter of the rain, a soft, almost hushed sound that might barely reach your ears, yet resonates with a profound sense of peace and renewal, echoing through the vastness of the landscape. It is not the violent, driving torrent of a storm, unleashed with fury, tearing through the landscape with destructive force, but rather a steady, persistent blessing, gently falling upon the ancient lands below, nourishing the parched earth and sustaining all forms of life with an unwavering, reliable consistency, a continuous, life-giving flow that never ceases. And those faint rumblings, those deep, resonant vibrations you sensed earlier, far in the background, like the distant, rhythmic drumbeat of time itself, echoing from eternity, a steady, profound pulse. They are merely the soft, muffled echoes of the most distant thunder, a quiet, almost imperceptible tremor that speaks volumes about the immense underlying power of the universe. This power is always present, always flowing, like an unseen river deep and vast, coursing through all things, yet tonight it is rarely intrusive, never jarring, never disturbing the quietude that now embraces you, holding you gently. These are the soft, comforting sounds of cosmic machinery, operating with an effortless precision, a grand, silent symphony that ensures days gracefully give way to nights and seasons turn in their appointed order, each transition smooth, unhurried, and perfectly seamless, guiding the world through its cycles of slumber and awakening. You can almost feel the subtle shift in atmospheric pressure, a gentle, comforting weight that seems to envelop the entire world, holding it in a tender, protective embrace, a silent lullaby from the heavens, soothing everything into calm, a profound, all-encompassing peace. Even Zeus's very origin story, when stripped bare of its usual dramatic flair and the legends of violent overthrow, reveals a profound quietude, a testament to subtle maternal ingenuity that speaks of an underlying peace, a deep, nurturing calmness that pervades creation. Picture Rhea, his devoted mother, holding a bundle in her arms, not a squirming, crying infant as one might expect from such a momentous birth, but a carefully selected ordinary stone, meticulously wrapped in soft, delicately woven cloth. You can almost feel the rough yet comforting texture of the blanket against your imagined fingertips, and the solid, inert weight of the rock nestled securely within its folds. A simple, unassuming object, yet one of immense significance in this quiet tale. She presented this deceptively simple offering to Cronus, her formidable husband, with a calm, almost serene, yet profoundly deceptive grace, a quiet strength that belied the monumental act taking place. This was a subtle act of preservation, a quiet, strategic maneuver that allowed the natural order of things to slowly, inevitably unfold, like the gentle blossoming of a rare, resilient flower in a quiet garden, pushing through the soil with patient determination, unhurried, yet unstoppable. There was no struggle in that pivotal moment, no visible conflict, no outburst of emotion, only a quiet, unwavering determination that elegantly set the stage for all the intricate narratives that were yet to follow, unfolding like threads from a loom, one by one, in a continuous, unhurried pattern, each thread contributing to the greater tapestry. It speaks to a subtle, underlying intelligence in the very unfolding of even the most ancient narratives. A quiet, guiding hand that gently steers events towards their natural, peaceful conclusion. Zeus, in this quiet, unhurried contemplation, emerges not as a figure of volatile, unpredictable power, but rather as a steady, unwavering anchor in the vast, calm expanse of the heavens, ensuring the gentle, continuous flow of cosmic order, like a river winding its way peacefully to the sea, eternally, predictably, and quietly. The soft light of the stars begins to sprinkle across the darkened sky, each one a tiny, distant reassurance of this enduring celestial rhythm, a silent promise of tomorrow's gentle dawn, bringing with it renewed peace and quiet. As your awareness continues to softly expand within this tranquil, ancient landscape, let your thoughts now gently drift towards another profound presence, one often associated with the very heart of existence itself, Hera, the revered queen of the gods. Tonight, we consider Hera not in the tumultuous light of her legendary challenges, those stories of spirited conflict that often overshadow her deeper essence, but as the quiet, enduring embodiment of sacred union, the steadfast spirit that watches over the steady, comforting rhythm of marriage and family life. You might begin to perceive a subtle, pervasive warmth emanating from a distant, unseen hearth, a warmth that feels deeply familiar, deeply grounding, as if you've known it your whole life. It is the kind of gentle, consistent heat that radiates from a long, burning fire, meticulously tended, providing continuous solace and a quiet, profound sense of belonging. This warmth is not intense or fiery, not a consuming blaze, but a pervasive, tender glow that speaks of continuity, of unwavering commitment, and of a quiet, persistent peace that settles deep into your bones. Imagine a soft, almost imperceptible hum, like the gentle murmuring of ancient voices engaged in quiet ritual, perhaps the low cadence of prayers offered at dusk. This is the sound of devoted individuals, generations ago, performing their sacred rites, offering humble prayers for an abundant, peaceful home life, for fertile fields, and for healthy offspring. You can almost feel the smooth, cool texture of polished stone under your fingertips, the kind of ancient altar where small, heartfelt offerings, perhaps a sprig of myrtle, a handful of grain, or a drop of olive oil, were meticulously placed with deliberate, reverent hands. Each gesture, each softly whispered word, each moment of quiet contemplation was part of a consistent, time-honored practice, reinforcing the foundational fabric of society, stitch by quiet stitch, weaving families and communities into a resilient whole. In these moments, Hera's presence was not a command, but a palpable, soothing balm, a silent assurance that the foundational bonds of family were upheld, protected and cherished, like a sturdy ancient oak standing firm against the elements. You might envision the soft, flickering light of countless small flames, each representing a distinct household, a unique family, a bustling community, all burning with a quiet, unwavering dedication to their shared well-being. This isn't the dramatic blaze of a blacksmith's forge, casting dancing shadows, but the steady, enduring glow of a well-tended hearth, a constant beacon symbolizing the continuous presence of warmth, harmony, and an unbreakable bond that persists through all seasons. Consider the consistent ebb and flow of daily life within ancient homes, where every action, every interaction, was guided by an unspoken, deeply ingrained reverence for the domestic sphere. You might sense the subtle, inviting aroma of baking bread, a comforting, yeasty scent that drifts gently through the air, mingling with the faint, woody fragrance of a smoldering fire, creating an atmosphere of cozy security. This quiet blending of scents is the very essence of Hera's domain, the quiet, repetitive tasks that meticulously knit a household together, the careful preparation of meals that nourish both body and spirit, the soft, contented laughter of children that echoes gently within sturdy, protective walls. Each act, no matter how small or seemingly mundane, becomes a meditative practice, imbued with a quiet significance, a mindful engagement with the present moment. The careful tending of the loom, the rhythmic weaving of threads into cloth, a steady, hypnotic motion, the methodical arrangement of household goods, each item placed with purpose. These are all profound expressions of the stable, predictable rhythms that Hera, in her enduring aspect, quietly oversees, a silent guardian of domestic peace. You feel a profound sense of security, an inherent stability that permeates this domestic scene, a testament to the unchanging values she embodies, values as timeless as the stones of the ancient world. This stability isn't a rigid, unyielding force, a harsh, unbending rule, but a resilient, quiet strength. Much like the ancient olive trees that stood witness to centuries of human endeavor, rooted deeply in the earth, unmoving, yet yielding their nourishing fruit year after year. Even in the broader tapestry of society, Hera's influence extends as a gentle, guiding force, not a demanding decree or an autocratic rule, but a silent Wambit's pervasive invitation to uphold order and harmony. You can imagine the measured steps of community leaders, moving through their towns with a calm deliberation, ensuring that societal norms were quietly, consistently maintained, like the steady flow of a peaceful river. In their collective minds, the stability of the family unit was paramount, the very bedrock upon which all other societal structures securely rested, providing a firm foundation. This consistent upholding of values was a form of silent homage to Hera, a recognition of her enduring role in fostering a predictable and harmonious existence, a world where everyone knew their place and found peace within it. The sanctity of oaths, particularly those sworn in the name of marriage, was a subtle, yet powerfully binding thread woven through the very fabric of their lives, a sacred promise whispered under the vast, silent sky. You can almost feel the quiet solemnity of such pledges, made not with fanfare but with deep conviction, binding individuals together in a shared journey, a lifetime of gentle companionship. These traditions, passed down through generations, were not rigid, inflexible laws carved in stone, but gentle customs, like the soft whispers of wind through ancient ruins, reminding everyone of the continuous underlying rhythm of social order and communal well-being, a gentle guiding current through the passage of time. Hera's presence in this quiet contemplation is not one of overt intervention or dramatic display. but rather a persistent, almost ethereal reminder of the enduring beauty and stability, in loyalty, and in the timeless commitment that allows life to unfold with grace and predictability. Her essence is a beacon of quiet resilience, gently guiding the unseen currents of domestic harmony, a constant, comforting presence watching over the quiet corners of every home. Now, let your mind, still unburdened and light, gently drift away from the comforting warmth of the hearth, allowing your awareness to expand once more, this time towards a different yet equally profound domain. Imagine the vast, liquid expanse of the ocean, stretching endlessly towards the horizon, shimmering under the soft, diffused light of this ancient time. The sunlight breaks upon its surface, not with a harsh glare, but with a gentle, diffused glow, scattering into countless dancing diamond points that sparkle and fade. This is the realm of Poseidon, the god of the sea, yet tonight, he is not depicted in his tempestuous moods, those forceful displays of raw power, but rather as the quiet master of the ceaseless, rhythmic ebb and flow of the waters. He is the guardian of its calm, profound depths. You might begin to perceive the profound coolness of the deep ocean, a soothing, enveloping sensation that speaks of immense unseen depths and an ancient, undisturbed calm that has persisted for eons. It is a coolness that invigorates subtly, a gentle contrast to the warmth we just left, bringing with it a sense of boundless freedom, an openness that invites your spirit to wander. Listen closely, and you might distinguish the soft, ceaseless murmur of the waves as they gently caress the distant shoreline. It is a sound that has echoed through eons, a persistent rhythmic whisper, always present, always flowing, yet never demanding, never intrusive. You can almost feel the delicate spray of salt mist upon your imagined skin, a refreshing, almost ethereal touch that carries the clean, invigorating scent of the vast open sea. This is the fragrance of unfathomable space, of endless currents that weave their intricate paths beneath the surface, of a world untamed yet inherently ordered by the very laws of its own liquid nature. The rhythm of the ocean is a universal lullaby, a testament to enduring cycles, as each wave builds with gentle deliberation, crests with a soft sigh, and then gracefully dissipates into the sand, only to be followed by countless others in an eternal, predictable dance, a never-ending ballet of motion. There is a deep, profound sense of quiet, almost dormant power in this constant motion, a power that is not aggressive or destructive, but simply is patiently shaping coastlines and sculpting intricate underwater landscapes with infinite, unhurried precision. Consider the unhurried movement of marine life within these depths, a silent ballet performed in the vast, watery expanse, bathed in filtered light. You might envision large, graceful creatures, like ancient whales or immense, gentle leviathans gliding slowly through the sun-dappled waters, their colossal forms barely visible against the shimmering, dancing light, leaving only the faintest, most ephemeral ripples in their wake. Their movements are deliberate, unhurried, perfectly attuned to the silent currents that guide them through their liquid home. You can almost sense the subtle pressure of the water surrounding them, a constant, gentle embrace that allows for effortless navigation, a feeling of being completely supported. The rich, earthy scent of kelp forests, swaying gently with the unseen movements of the water, might drift faintly to your senses, adding another layer to this immersive, tranquil experience, a natural perfume of the deep. This is a realm of quiet abundance, where life thrives in harmonious equilibrium, a testament to the nurturing, life-giving power of the deep, a world teeming with silent, peaceful existence. Poseidon's influence, in this aspect, is not about control through force or dramatic displays of might. but about a deep, intrinsic understanding of the ocean's inherent rhythms, allowing its vastness to unfold naturally, peacefully, according to its ancient, unchanging laws. Even the ancient mariners, those who traverse these immense liquid pathways, understood Poseidon's enduring, predictable nature. They would launch their simple, sturdy vessels onto the waves, not with a sense of trepidation or fear, but with a quiet acceptance of the ocean's gentle yet powerful will. You might hear the soft creak of wooden planks, a soothing, rhythmic sound as the ship sways, the gentle flapping of sails, filled by a consistent, benevolent breeze, sounds that speak of slow, deliberate journeys across vast, unhurried distances. The stars, appearing now as steadfast beacons in the night sky, their distant light piercing the darkness. Mirrored perfectly in the dark, reflective surface of the water below, guided their unhurried progress, a silent map unfolding above and below. The sea itself, in its vastness, became a meditative presence, its monotonous expanse a source of profound calm, a liquid pathway to inner peace. These journeys were not about conquering the ocean, but about moving in harmony with its unchanging, rhythmic pulses, allowing oneself to be carried by its silent strength. Fishermen would cast their nets with a practiced, patient hand, knowing that the sea in its due course would yield its bounty, a gift from the quiet depths. You can almost feel the smooth, cool weight of a wet fishing line as it slips through your fingers, the gentle tug as it settles into the unseen depths, a connection to the silent world below. Poseidon's presence in this quiet contemplation is one of boundless expanse, of an ancient, enduring rhythm that governs the vast waters, inviting all to surrender to its immense, tranquil flow and find a deep sense of peace within its limitless embrace. His power is a gentle, pervasive force, constantly shaping and guiding, yet always with an underlying calm, a profound stillness that underpins all motion, lulling you gently into a deep, peaceful slumber. As your consciousness continues its gentle, unhurried journey through the vastness of this ancient world, a world where the very air seems to hum with untold stories and forgotten echoes, allow your awareness to softly, effortlessly, begin its deep, peaceful descent. You are now invited to explore a domain often shrouded in misconception, a realm that, in our quiet contemplation tonight, reveals itself not as a place of turmoil or fiery punishments, nor of fearful judgment, but as a sanctuary of profound stillness and ultimate calm, quiet rest. This is the underworld, overseen by Hades, a deity whose presence is not one of malevolence or harsh retribution, but of quiet, unwavering order, a silent steward of the final, tranquil passage. Imagine, if you will, a vast, sprawling expanse beneath the very foundations of the earth, an infinitely deep cavern where time itself seems to slow, where the very concept of haste dissolves into nothingness. This boundless space is imbued with a deep, pervasive quietude, a silence so utterly complete it seems to absorb all distant sounds, all lingering echoes of the living world above, leaving only a profound sense of inner peace. You might begin to perceive a subtle, continuous coolness in the ambient air, a constant, refreshing stillness that hints at immense, ancient depths, a comforting contrast to the vibrant warmth and clamor of the world you've left behind. This coolness is not chilling or forbidding, not a sensation that sends shivers, but rather a soothing, enveloping embrace, like a soft, dark blanket being gently drawn around you, inviting a deeper, more profound sense of tranquility to settle over your entire being, calming every nerve and fiber. The very air itself here seems to carry the hushed weight of countless centuries, of eons past, yet it feels remarkably light and pure, completely unburdened by the fleeting concerns, the anxieties, or the demands of mortal life. It carries no harshness, no sharp edges, only an eternal, soft equilibrium. Within this boundless, matern serene realm, illuminated by an ethereal, almost phosphorescent glow that emanates from nowhere and everywhere, you begin to perceive the gentle, unhurried movement of countless souls, each one a luminous, ethereal spark on its final peaceful journey. They drift with an otherworldly grace, not hurried or distressed by any earthly attachments, any lingering regrets, but moving with the same quiet inevitability as golden leaves spiraling softly, beautifully to the ground at the hushed close of autumn, or delicate wisps of morning mist slowly, exquisitely dissolving into the vast clear sky at the rising sun's first gentle touch, vanishing without a trace of struggle. There is no urgency in their passage, no sense of fear or resistance in their ethereal forms, only a serene, almost meditative progression towards their destined repose, a journey of quiet acceptance. You might sense the faint, distant murmur of a river, perhaps the storied River Lethe, its dark, tranquil waters flowing with a gentle, continuous current, a soothing, repetitive sound that acts as a subtle background hum to this timeless realm. This river is said to carry away the last vestiges of earthly memory, all the small worries and grand passions, all the joy and sorrow, leaving behind only a tranquil blankness. A clean slate for eternal rest, a peaceful emptiness that is not vacant, but complete. This flowing sound is not a roaring torrent, not a crashing surge, but a soft, rhythmic lapping against unseen banks, a gentle, ceaseless accompaniment to the quiet, endless procession, a soft hum that resonates with the deep quietude of this realm, lulling you further into a state of peace. The very ground beneath them, if you could perceive it with your inner eye, with a sense beyond the ordinary, feels ancient and solid, a foundation for eternal stillness, a bedrock of profound peace, unmoving and timeless. Hades, in this perspective, is not a tyrannical ruler, a punisher of sins, but a meticulous, patient administrator, a silent guardian of cosmic balance, ensuring that each soul finds its proper place within the grand, unchanging design of existence, a quiet steward of the final, peaceful transition, maintaining an unbroken harmony in the universe. This journey of souls, from the vibrant, often chaotic and demanding tapestry of life to the profound quietude of the underworld, is a process of absolute regularity, an intrinsic, predictable part of the grand, overarching cycle of being. It is as fundamental and unwavering as the consistent turning of the seasons, each bringing its own unique gifts and gentle departures, as reliable as the steady rotation of the celestial spheres, moving in their timeless perfect orbits, or the continuous comforting beat of your own heart, a constant rhythm of life that guides your very existence. There are no sudden deviations here, no unexpected interruptions, no jarring moments to disturb the profound peace, only a continuous flowing rhythm that has persisted since the dawn of time, a timeless current carrying all things to their natural conclusion. You might feel a gentle, almost imperceptible current guiding these ethereal forms, a silent, unseen hand ensuring their smooth, untroubled passage through the soft, ambient glow of the realm, like dust motes dancing in a sunbeam. The air here, though consistently cool, is pure and utterly unburdened, free from the clamor and complexities, the anxieties and demands of the living world. It carries no harsh scents, no sharp aromas that might disturb your serenity, only a faint, earthy aroma, reminiscent of ancient, cool stone and deep, undisturbed soil, a fragrance that evokes a profound sense of timelessness and grounded peace, an olfactory lullaby. This is a realm where all struggles cease, where the relentless demands of time and change finally yield to an eternal quiet constancy, a profound cessation of all striving, a deep, unwavering calm, Hades, in his role, is simply the silent keeper of this profound equilibrium, ensuring that the natural order of life and its gentle conclusion are maintained with an unwavering, quiet diligence. His presence is a deep, anchoring stillness, a profound calm that allows all things to eventually settle into their destined, peaceful repose, a quiet guardian of the ultimate, tranquil sleep, a slumber that holds no dreams, only peace, an infinite, gentle embrace. Now, as your awareness gently lifts from the deep quietude of the underworld, allowing any lingering sense of vastness to softly recede, allow it to drift towards a different kind of stillness, one that is not of absolute silence, but is rather profoundly imbued with the steady, purposeful rhythm of creation. Imagine a hidden corner of the ancient world, perhaps nestled securely within the volcanic heart of an island, where the earth itself breathes with quiet, controlled power, or deep within the sacred mountains, where the air hums with a quiet, persistent energy, a soft, vibrating pulse that resonates with the very act of making. This is the secluded, dedicated domain of Hephaestus, the god of fire, metalwork, and meticulous craftsmanship. Yet tonight, we observe him not in the dramatic heat of his fiery passions, or in tales of heroic battles and divine conflicts, but in the serene, almost meditative focus of his daily labor, a quiet, unwavering dedication to his craft. You might begin to perceive a pervasive warmth in the air around you, a comforting heat that radiates from a central glowing source, the very heart of a forge, burning with a contained, steady intensity. This warmth is not oppressive or scorching, not a consuming inferno that demands attention, but a steady, inviting glow, a constant, gentle embrace that seems to soothe any lingering tension in your muscles, subtly pulling you deeper into relaxation, softening every part of your being. It feels like standing near a robust, friendly fire on a cool evening, its comforting warmth seeping into your very core, driving away the chill. Listen closely, and you might discern the rhythmic, repetitive sound of a hammer striking metal. It is not a jarring clang or an aggressive impact, but a measured, consistent clink, 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 a melodic percussion that speaks volumes of unwavering patience and profound precision. Each strike is deliberate, each impact shaping the raw material, whether it be resilient bronze, shimmering gold, or sturdy iron, with an unhurried, focused intent, slowly, gracefully coaxing form from shapelessness. This rhythmic sound is accompanied by the soft, steady whoosh of enormous bellows, drawing air into the fiery heart of the forge, a gentle, continuous breath, like a sleeping giant, that keeps the flames alive, vibrant and pure, glowing with an inner light. You can almost feel the subtle vibrations of the hammer blows traveling through the earth beneath you, a deep, resonant hum that grounds you further, connecting you to the very pulse of creation itself, a silent vibration that soothes. The air carries the distinct earthy aroma of hot metal, a clean, almost mineral scent that speaks of transformation and creation, mingling subtly with the faint, sweet smell of wood smoke from the charcoal, creating an ancient, comforting perfume. This is the fragrance of honest labor, of meticulous dedication, a scent that is both ancient and profoundly reassuring, a quiet testament to purposeful, meaningful work. Observe the mesmerizing dance of light and shadow within the forge, a silent play of contrast where brilliance meets darkness, the incandescent glow of molten metal, a vibrant orange and deepest, smoldering red, casts soft, dancing patterns across the rough-hewn walls, illuminating the entire space with a warm, inviting light that ebbs and flows with each subtle movement of the bellows. You might see tiny, fleeting sparks, like miniature stars scattering across a dark, velvet sky, briefly flaring into existence with a soft pop before gently fading into the surrounding darkness, each one a testament to the raw energy being harnessed and refined, a momentary flicker of intense heat. Hephaestus, in this quiet contemplation, is a figure of profound concentration, his broad shoulders moving with a practiced ease, his powerful hands guiding the hammer with an almost delicate, knowing touch. His movements are economical and precise, each action a testament to years of practiced skill, honed over centuries of quiet dedication, a master at peace with his tools. You can almost feel the smooth, cool weight of a finished tool in your imagined hand, its surface perhaps still slightly warm from its recent shaping, its balance perfect, its purpose clear and simple, a perfect extension of the craftsman's will. This is the sensation of an object born of immense patience, of careful, deliberate thought, and of dedicated craftsmanship, a silent story held within its very form. Speaking of its creation, his work is a continuous, quiet process of bringing form to raw material, transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary with a gentle, persistent effort. Much like a humble potter slowly, thoughtfully shaping clay on a turning wheel, or a weaver patiently guiding individual threads on a loom, one by one into a beautiful, coherent pattern. Even the most complex and awe-inspiring creations emerge from this patient, repetitive rhythm. Imagine the intricate details of a divine shield, slowly taking shape under his hand, each curve and etching meticulously formed with a steady chisel, each layer added with quiet, focused precision, building upon itself with unwavering care. Or the delicate mechanisms of an automaton, moving with a quiet, precise grace, each tiny gear and lever perfectly aligned, each spring coiling with silent potential, ready to perform its intricate function. These are not the products of hurried inspiration or sudden bursts of genius, but of countless hours of focused, unhurried effort, a testament to the quiet beauty of dedication and methodical work. Hephaestus finds a profound, quiet peace in this daily work, a meditative state where the outside world would, with its dramas and demands, utterly fades away, and only the rhythm of the hammer, the consistent glow of the fire, and the steady transformation of metal remain, a timeless cycle of creation that soothes the spirit. His forge is a sanctuary of purpose, a place where the chaotic energy of fire is tamed into a disciplined, creative force, shaping dreams into reality with a calm, unwavering hand. His presence is a powerful yet gentle reminder that true beauty and utility often arise from persistent, quiet effort, from the steady, rhythmic pursuit of perfection, a process that now invites you to find your own quiet rhythm, settling deeper and deeper into the warmth and stillness of your own space, allowing the gentle hum of creation to lull you into a serene, profound slumber, resting deeply, peacefully, as your mind continues its serene, unhurried exploration of the ancient world, gently shifting from the purposeful rhythm of the forge. Allow your awareness to now drift towards a different kind of movement, one that is light, swift, and utterly silent. Imagine a presence that moves with such effortless grace. It seems to barely disturb the air, leaving behind only the faintest ripple of stillness. This is the subtle domain of Hermes, the god often known for his speed and his role as a messenger. Yet tonight, we observe him not in a flurry of urgent activity, but in the quiet, almost imperceptible act of his journeys. He is the divine embodiment of gentle transit, a figure who glides through the expansive sky and across the ancient lands with a feather-light touch, leaving behind only the softest whisper of a breeze, a barely there caress against your skin. You might begin to perceive a subtle lightness in your own being, a sense of effortless buoyancy, as if you too could traverse vast distances with such serene ease. The air around you feels crisp and clear, unburdened by friction, allowing for the smoothest passage. Listen closely and you might discern the faint, distant rustle of unseen wings. Not a powerful flapping, but a soft, continuous hum, like the gentle vibration of a dragonfly's flight on a warm summer afternoon. This is the sound of Hermes' winged sandals carrying him across the vast, silent landscapes, a sound so delicate it blends seamlessly with the natural quietude of the world. Each step, though swift, is imbued with an unhurried purpose, a quiet determination that ensures every message, every connection is made with a tranquil precision. You can almost feel the smooth, cool air rushing past, a gentle current that carries no urgency, only the promise of gentle arrival. The distant clatter of hooves on ancient roads, the soft creak of a merchant's cart, these sounds are muted, softened by the vastness of the space and the serene pace of Hermes' oversight. He moves through the world's pathways, ensuring that the flow of commerce and communication unfolds with a steady, predictable rhythm, a quiet, continuous exchange that knits communities together without haste or pressure. This is the essence of his guardianship over trade routes, a silent, pervasive influence that fosters an environment of calm, reliable interaction, like the steady, even pulse of a healthy heart. Consider the profound stillness that envelops the ancient trade routes under his subtle watch. You might envision long, winding paths, stretching across sun-drenched plains or through shadowed valleys, yet devoid of any frantic energy. Instead, there is a sense of quiet anticipation, a patient unfolding of journeys. The merchants, moving with their goods, do so with a calm deliberation, their footsteps measured, their voices low. You can almost feel the smooth, worn surface of ancient cobblestones beneath your imagined feet, warmed by the sun, or the soft, yielding earth of a forest path, cool and damp. The air carries the faint, mingled scents of distant spices, of dried herbs, and of the unique aroma of packed earth, all blending into a subtle, tranquil tapestry of commerce. This is a world where exchange happens steadily, rhythmically, without the jarring rush of modern life. Each transaction is a quiet agreement, each delivery a gentle completion, ensuring that goods and ideas flow freely, yet with an underlying calm. Hermes, in this aspect, is a silent facilitator, a gentle guide ensuring that the intricate dance of exchange unfolds with grace and predictability, fostering an environment where trust and patience are the prevailing currencies. As messages are delivered, you feel a profound sense of relaxation spreading through the very core of your being. Imagine a piece of parchment, perhaps rolled and tied with a simple string, being gently placed into a waiting hand. There is no urgency in this transfer, only a quiet completion, a soft sigh of relief as information finds its destination. The air around you seems to soften even further, becoming lighter, more expansive, as if the very act of connection has released a subtle tension from the atmosphere. You might sense the quiet satisfaction of a task completed, a bridge successfully built between two distant points, all without haste or pressure. This feeling of connection, facilitated by Hermes' gentle presence, is not about speed for its own sake, but about the seamless, quiet unfolding of understanding and shared purpose. It allows minds to drift, unburdened by the need for rapid response, finding solace in the smooth, predictable flow of communication. His influence ensures that even the most complex exchanges occur with an underlying calm, a steady rhythm that invites repose. This is the quiet magic of Hermes, not in grand pronouncements, but in the subtle, pervasive harmony he brings to the pathways of the world, guiding all journeys, both physical and intellectual, towards a state of serene completion, lulling you deeper into a peaceful, dreamless state. As your awareness gently shifts from the airy pathways of Hermes, allow it to now settle upon a different, yet equally profound aspect of the ancient world, the deep, nurturing connection to the earth itself. Imagine a vast, fertile landscape stretching out under a benevolent sky, where every blade of grass, every budding flower, every ripening grain seems to breathe with a quiet, vibrant life force. This is the gentle domain of Demeter, the revered goddess of the harvest and agriculture. Yet tonight, we perceive her not in moments of dramatic sorrow or intervention, but as the quiet, nurturing spirit who patiently cares for the land and its countless crops. She is the silent guardian of growth, the unseen hand that guides the delicate process from the tiniest, almost invisible seed, nestled deep within the dark, cool earth, to the towering stalks of golden grain, swaying gently under the warm sun. You might begin to perceive a subtle, grounding energy rising from the very soil beneath you, a deep, comforting sensation that speaks of life, sustenance, and an ancient, unwavering generosity. The air around you carries the pure, clean scent of damp earth, mingling with the faint, sweet aroma of green shoots, a fragrance that evokes a profound sense of natural abundance and quiet growth. Listen closely, and you might discern the soft, almost imperceptible rustle of tiny seeds as they settle into the prepared soil, a hushed whisper of future growth. This is followed by the gentle, rhythmic sound of water, perhaps from a distant spring or a soft, persistent rain, slowly seeping into the earth, nourishing the hidden life beneath. You can almost feel the cool, uncrumbly texture of fertile soil sifting through your imagined fingers, rich with the promise of life, teeming with unseen activity. As the days pass, imagine the faint, almost unheard stretching of tiny roots reaching deeper, anchoring the nascent plants. Then comes the subtle, almost silent unfolding of new leaves, a quiet unfurling towards the light. The air carries the distinct fresh scent of growing plants, a pure, verdant aroma that intensifies as the sun warms the fields. This is the fragrance of life unfolding with unhurried precision, a testament to Demeter's patient care. Each stage of growth, from the delicate emergence of a seedling to the robust development of a mature plant, unfolds with a quiet, predictable rhythm, a continuous, gentle progression that speaks of the earth's unwavering generosity. You might hear the soft hum of unseen insects, a gentle, constant drone that blends seamlessly into the background, a subtle affirmation of the thriving ecosystem. Observe the slow, deliberate change of crops through their various stages, a mesmerizing, unhurried transformation that unfolds with the passage of time, guided by the sun and the gentle rains. You might envision fields of young sprouts, a vibrant green carpet stretching across the landscape, slowly deepening in color as they mature. Then, as the weeks turn into months, watch as the stalks grow taller, stronger, their heads beginning to fill with the promise of grain. The sunlight, now warmer and more persistent, bathes the fields in a golden glow, illuminating each individual grain as it swells with life. You can almost feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your imagined face, and the soft, almost imperceptible brush of ripening wheat against your skin, a delicate, feathery touch. The air, once filled with the scent of fresh growth, now carries the rich, earthy aroma of mature grain, a fragrance that speaks of ripeness and impending harvest. This is the quiet culmination of a long, patient process, a testament to the earth's unwavering cycles. Demeter, in her nurturing aspect, oversees this entire transformation, ensuring that each stage unfolds with a quiet, predictable grace, a continuous, gentle progression towards abundance. The regularity of growth and harvest cycles is a profound, reassuring rhythm that underpins all life in this ancient world. It is a repetitive process, unfolding year after year, season after season, bringing with it a deep sense of continuity and peace. You might envision the farmers, moving with a calm, practiced deliberation through their fields, their actions perfectly attuned to the earth's natural timing. The rhythmic swing of the scythe, a soft whispering sound as it cuts through the golden stalks, the gentle rustle of gathered sheaves, the quiet, contented murmur of voices as the bounty is brought in. These are the sounds of a world in harmony with its natural cycles. You can almost feel the weight of a freshly harvested sheaf in your imagined arms, its texture rough yet satisfying. The air, now cooler as autumn approaches, carries the crisp scent of dry straw and harvested fields, a fragrance that speaks of completion and rest. This is not a frantic rush, but a patient, methodical dance with nature, a testament to the enduring partnership between humanity and the earth. Demeter's presence, in this quiet contemplation, is one of unwavering sustenance, of a continuous, gentle flow of life and abundance that emerges from the earth, inviting you to find your own deep sense of peace within these ancient, predictable rhythms, settling you further into a tranquil, restorative sleep as your awareness gently shifts from the fertile fields and the bustling pathways, allowing any lingering sensations of damp earth or rustling leaves to softly dissipate. Allow it to now drift towards a different kind of pervasive presence, one that bathes the entire ancient world in a consistent, life-giving glow. Imagine the vast, boundless sky, stretching endlessly above you, now slowly transitioning from the deep, velvety indigo of night to the soft, pearlescent hues of a nascent dawn, anticipating the tranquil arrival of a new day. This is the serene domain of Apollo, the revered god of the sun, of healing melodies, of precise archery Ommuk, and of the quiet inspiration found in poetry. Yet tonight, we perceive him not in his moments of vibrant youthful energy or dramatic pronouncements, but as the quiet, unwavering orchestrator of light and harmony, a silent conductor of cosmic rhythms. He is the divine embodiment of gentle illumination, a figure who, with a steady, unhurried hand, guides his radiant golden chariot across the vast, ethereal canvas of the heavens each day, ensuring the predictable, comforting return of warmth and clarity to the world below, a timeless ritual of light. You might begin to perceive a subtle, comforting warmth spreading across your imagined skin, a gentle caress that feels precisely like the first, soft, tentative rays of morning sun, gradually, patiently chasing away the lingering coolness of the night, leaving only a gentle, pervasive comfort. This warmth is not intense or overwhelming, not a consuming blaze, but a pervasive, tender glow that speaks profoundly of continuity, of unwavering renewal, and of a quiet, persistent peace that settles deep into your very being, calming every restless thought and relaxing every tense fiber, inviting a profound stillness. Listen closely, and you might discern the soft, almost imperceptible hum of a lyre, a sound so delicate it seems to emerge from the very silence itself, not a grand, booming symphony that demands attention, but a delicate, continuous melody, like the gentle, rhythmic strumming of strings in a quiet, sun-drenched courtyard, where time itself seems to slow. This is the subtle sound of Apollo's music, a soothing rhythmic resonance that permeates the very air, carrying notes of profound tranquility and gentle healing. A balm for the spirit. Each chord, though distinct in its individual beauty, blends seamlessly into a continuous, flowing stream of sound, a liquid harmony that seems to weave itself into the natural quietude of the world, becoming an intrinsic part of the very fabric of existence, a hushed lullaby. You can almost feel the subtle, vibrational echoes of the music resonating deep within you. A deep, calming hum that soothes any lingering tension in your body, gently guiding you towards a state of complete repose. The air carries the distinct, clean scent of morning dew, fresh and pure, mingling softly with the faint, sweet aroma of blooming wildflowers, their delicate petals just unfurling, a fragrance that evokes a profound sense of natural purity and quiet awakening, a gentle invitation to breathe deeply. This is the essence of his healing touch, not a dramatic, sudden cure, but a gradual, gentle restoration of balance, a quiet unfolding of well-being that permeates the very atmosphere, restoring a forgotten peace. His melodies are a continuous, quiet process of bringing solace to weary souls, transforming discord into harmony with a gentle, persistent effort. Much like a skilled weaver patiently guiding individual threads on a loom, one by one, creating a beautiful, cohesive pattern that soothes the eye and the mind. Consider the mesmerizing dance of light and shadow as the sun, guided by Apollo's unwavering hand, slowly ascends across the sky, painting the world with its myriad golden hues. You might envision the long, stretching shadows of ancient trees, perhaps stately olive groves or towering cypresses, gradually shortening as the sun climbs higher, then gracefully lengthening again as the day progresses towards its gentle close. A silent, predictable ballet of illumination and serene obscurity. The sunlight, now warmer and more persistent yet never harsh, bathes the landscapes in a golden glow, illuminating every tiny leaf, every rough-hewn stone, every subtle ripple on a distant, quiet stream with a gentle, unwavering light that reveals the intricate beauty of the world. You can almost feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your imagined face, a comforting, steady presence that banishes all chill, and the soft, almost imperceptible play of light across various textures. The rough, ancient bark of an olive tree, the smooth, cool surface of a marble column, the shimmering, almost liquid surface of a quiet pool, reflecting the boundless sky above. The air, once cool with dawn's breath, now carries the distinct warm scent of sun-baked earth and dry grasses, a fragrance that speaks of the day's gentle progress and quiet, sustained energy, a comforting aroma of the natural world. This is the quiet culmination of a long, patient process, a testament to Apollo's unwavering presence, his consistent, benevolent watch. His light is a continuous quiet process of bringing clarity and warmth to the world, transforming the deep, embracing darkness of night into the gentle brilliance of day with a soft, persistent effort, much like a painter slowly deliberately adding layers of color to a vast canvas, building up a masterpiece of light and form, inviting peaceful contemplation. The regularity of sunrise and sunset is a profound, deeply reassuring rhythm that underpins all life in this ancient world, a cosmic clock that never falters. It is a repetitive process, unfolding day after day, year after year, century after century, bringing with it a deep sense of continuity, predictability, and profound peace. You might envision the world slowly awakening with the first blush of dawn, each creature stirring gently, then gradually settling into the deep, peaceful slumber of night, all orchestrated by Apollo's silent, unwavering hand, a gentle shepherd of light. The soft, gradual brightening of the eastern sky, moving from a hint of rose to a wash of gold, the slow, deliberate ascent of the sun, its orb growing steadily brighter, the long, gentle arc across the heavens, marking the passage of hours, and finally, its graceful, unhurried descent below the western horizon, painting the clouds in fiery, then pastel hues of violet and soft gray, These are the movements of a cosmic dance performed with infinite patience, a timeless ballet of light and shadow. You can almost feel the subtle, calming shift in temperature as the sun begins its descent, the air growing cooler, softer, inviting rest and quiet contemplation. The sounds of the day, once clear and distinct, now begin to soften, to blur, fading into the quiet hum of twilight, a gentle hush falling over the land. Apollo's pervasive presence in this quiet contemplation is one of unwavering illumination, of a continuous gentle flow of light and harmony that emerges from the heavens, inviting you to find your own deep sense of peace within these ancient, predictable rhythms, settling you further into a tranquil, restorative sleep, guided by the sun's gentle daily embrace, sinking you deeper into repose as your awareness gently shifts from the vast, illuminated expanse of Apollo's sky, allowing any lingering sense of cosmic scale to softly recede. Allow it to now settle upon a different, yet equally profound source of warmth and tranquility, the very heart of the ancient home, the quiet nucleus of domesticity. Imagine a small, humble dwelling, perhaps built of sun-dried brick or rough-hewn stone, its walls softened by time and countless lives lived within, nestled quietly amidst a cluster of similar structures, forming a peaceful community. Within its unassuming walls, a profound, almost palpable sense of peace resides, emanating softly from a central, constant glow. This is the serene domain of Hestia, the revered goddess of the hearth, of the home, and of domestic peace. Yet tonight, we perceive her not in grand narratives of divine power or heroic sagas, but as the quiet, unwavering guardian of the eternal flame, the ever-present heart of every dwelling. She is the silent embodiment of stability, the unseen presence who meticulously tends the sacred fire that burns perpetually in every home, every temple, every city, symbolizing an unbroken continuity of warmth, safety, and profound belonging, a timeless anchor. You might begin to perceive a subtle, pervasive warmth emanating from this central point, a comforting heat that feels deeply familiar, deeply grounding, as if it has always been there. A constant, gentle embrace that enfolds you completely. This warmth is not intense or fiery, not a consuming blaze that demands attention, but a steady, tender glow that speaks of continuity, of unwavering presence, and of a quiet, persistent peace that settles deep into your very being, calming every restless thought and relaxing every tense fiber, inviting a profound stillness that melts away all external worries. Listen closely, and you might discern the soft, almost imperceptible crackle of wood burning gently within the hearth, a low rhythmic sound that is both ancient and profoundly comforting. It is not a roaring fire, not a violent conflagration, but a steady, consistent murmur, like a whispered secret shared intimately between the dancing flames and the quiet, accepting air. Each tiny pop and hiss, each subtle shift of the burning embers, is deliberate, part of a continuous, gentle process that provides warmth and light without haste or aggression, a constant, predictable source of comfort. This rhythmic sound is accompanied by the soft, even breathing of the household, a collective, gentle sigh of contentment as evening gracefully settles, and the day's activities draw to a close. You can almost feel the gentle warmth radiating from the hearth onto your imagined skin, a soothing caress that chases away any lingering chill from the outside world, permeating you with its secure embrace. The air carries the distinct, earthy aroma of wood smoke, a clean, natural scent that speaks profoundly of home, of lovingly cooked meals, and of enduring tradition, mingling subtly with the faint, sweet smell of roasted grains or simmering herbs, creating a nostalgic, comforting perfume. This is the fragrance of domestic peace, of meticulous care, a scent that is both ancient and profoundly reassuring, a quiet testament to purposeful, meaningful existence within the safe, embracing confines of the home. Observe the mesmerizing dance of light and shadow cast by the hearth fire within the quiet room. A silent play of contrasts where comforting brilliance meets inviting darkness. The incandescent glow of the embers, a vibrant orange and deepest, smoldering red, casts soft, dancing patterns across the rough-hewn walls, illuminating the entire space with a warm, inviting light that ebbs and flows with each gentle breath of the fire, creating a living, breathing tapestry of light. You might see tiny, fleeting sparks, like miniature stars scattering across the darkened ceiling, briefly flaring into existence before gently fading into the surrounding shadows, each one a testament to the contained energy being released, a momentary silent burst of life. Hestia, in this quiet contemplation, is a figure of profound stillness. Her presence felt not seen, her influence permeating every corner of the home, every object within it. Her actions, though unseen, are economical and precise, each moment a testament to her unwavering dedication to domestic harmony, to the sanctity of the family unit. You can almost feel the smooth, cool surface of a simple wooden table, softened by time and the fire's distant glow, or the soft texture of a woven mat beneath your imagined feet, inviting you to rest your weary body upon it, finding solace in its familiar comfort. This is the sensation of a space utterly imbued with security, of careful, deliberate thought, and of dedicated guardianship, a silent story held within the very walls, whispering of endless peace. Her work is a continuous, quiet process of maintaining warmth and order, transforming the ordinary space into a sanctuary of peace with a gentle, persistent effort, much like a potter slowly, thoughtfully shaping clay on a turning wheel, or a weaver patiently guiding individual threads on a loom, one by one into a beautiful, coherent pattern, creating enduring comfort. The unwavering presence of the hearth fire is a profound, deeply reassuring rhythm that underpins all life in this ancient home. It is a repetitive process, unfolding day after day, night after night, hour after hour, bringing with it a deep sense of continuity, predictability, and profound peace. You might envision the family members moving with a calm, practiced deliberation around the hearth, their actions perfectly attuned to its constant warmth and light, their movements flowing seamlessly. The soft murmur of quiet conversations, the gentle clinking of pottery, the rhythmic sound of a child's peaceful breathing, deep and even. These are the subtle, comforting sounds of a home in harmony with its central flame, a symphony of domesticity. You can almost feel the gentle warmth of a simple, wholesome, cooked meal, nourishing and comforting your body, and the quiet satisfaction of a day's labor completed, as the family settles into the evening, enveloped in a cocoon of warmth. The air, now filled with the comforting scent of wood smoke and lingering warmth, carries a fragrance that speaks of security and deep rest, of belonging and peace. This is not a frantic rush, not a bustling scene, but a patient, methodical dance with domesticity, a testament to the enduring, quiet partnership between humanity and the sacred, eternal flame. Hestia's pervasive presence in this quiet contemplation is one of unwavering sustenance, of a continuous, gentle flow of peace and profound belonging that emerges from the hearth, inviting you to find your own deep sense of peace within these ancient, predictable rhythms, settling you further into a tranquil and restorative sleep, resting deeply, peacefully in the silent, embracing warmth of home, drifting effortlessly into dreams, as your awareness gently shifts from the comforting, unwavering warmth of the hearth, allowing any lingering sensations of glowing embers or the quiet hum of domesticity to softly recede. Allow it to now drift towards a different kind of profound rhythm, one that is woven into the very fabric of the natural world itself, a grand, continuous tapestry of existence. Imagine a vast living landscape, stretching out under the ever-changing benevolent sky, where every blade of grass, every budding flower, and every ripening fruit seems to participate in an ancient, silent dance of transformation. This is the serene domain of Persephone, the revered goddess whose very existence embodies the cyclical nature of life and change, of growth and decay, of presence and gentle departure. Yet tonight, we perceive her not in moments of dramatic transition or poignant sorrow, not in tales of abduction or conflict, but as the quiet, unwavering spirit who guides the gentle, predictable turn of the seasons. She is the silent orchestrator of natural metamorphosis, the unseen hand that guides the delicate process from the vibrant, new green of spring to the deep, introspective stillness of winter, a timeless a continuous ballet of growth and rest, of awakening and slumber. You might begin to perceive a subtle underlying energy pulsating from the very earth beneath you, a deep, comforting sensation that speaks of life's perpetual renewal, of unending sustenance, and of an ancient, unwavering generosity that flows through all things, connecting every living element. The air around you carries the pure, clean sense of the turning year, mingling and shifting with each subtle change, a fragrance that evokes a profound sense of natural abundance and quiet, continuous evolution, a gentle perfume of time itself. Listen closely, and you might discern the soft, almost imperceptible whisper of spring's first stirrings, a hushed promise of new beginnings, a gentle sigh of awakening from the earth. This is the sound of tiny buds unfurling, their delicate petals slowly opening to the nascent light, of delicate roots tentatively reaching deeper into the awakening earth, drawing forth its hidden sustenance, a gentle rhythmic hum of unseen life beginning anew. You can almost feel the cool, damp texture of freshly tilled soil sifting through your imagined fingers, rich with the promise of life, teeming with unseen activity, a vibrant, silent potential waiting to burst forth. As the days lengthen, stretching lazily towards the summer sun, imagine the faint, almost unheard stretching of tiny stems reaching upwards, anchoring the nascent plants, drawing them towards the light, a slow, determined climb. Then comes the subtle, almost silent unfolding of new leaves, a quiet unfurling towards the sun's gentle embrace, each one a fresh, vibrant green. The air carries the distinct, fresh scent of burgeoning life, a pure, verdant aroma that intensifies as the sun warms the fields, a fragrance of vibrant, hopeful growth, of new beginnings. This is the essence of spring's patient unfolding, a testament to Persephone's gentle return, her quiet re-emergence. You might hear the soft, cheerful chirping of unseen birds, a gentle, constant chorus that blends seamlessly into the background, a subtle affirmation of the thriving ecosystem, awakening from its slumber, a symphony of quiet joy. You might feel the light, almost airy touch of a new linen tunic, freshly woven and soft against your skin, its fibers cool and breathable. As the days grow warmer, a simple comfort for the season. The rough yet comforting texture of new woven baskets, perhaps made from pliable willow branches, ready for gathering the first tender shoots, might rest in your imagined hands, connecting you to these ancient, simple rhythms of life, the quiet preparations for abundance. Observe the slow, deliberate transition into the fullness of summer, a mesmerizing, unhurried transformation that unfolds with the passage of time. guided by the sun's persistent warmth and the earth's deep, unending generosity. You might envision fields of vibrant green, now lush and full, stretching across the landscape like an emerald carpet, slowly deepening in color as they mature, their leaves unfurling to capture every precious ray of light, absorbing the sun's energy. Then, as the weeks turn into months, each one bringing its own subtle changes, watch as the stalks grow taller, stronger, their heads beginning to fill with the promise of grain, heavy with life, swaying gently in the breeze. The sunlight, now warmer and more persistent, yet never harsh or scorching, bathes the fields in a golden glow, illuminating each individual grain as it swells with life. A silent, internal process of ripening, a miracle of nature. You can almost feel the gentle warmth of the sun on your imagined face, a comforting, steady presence that permeates your skin, and the soft, almost imperceptible brush of ripening wheat against your skin, a delicate, feathery touch that whispers of abundance and impending harvest. The air, once filled with the fresh scent of new growth, now carries the rich, earthy aroma of mature grain, a fragrance that speaks of ripeness and impending harvest. A deep, satisfying perfume of the land, a scent of fulfillment. This is the quiet culmination of a long, patient process, a testament to Persephone's unwavering presence in the sunlit world, her nurturing hand guiding the bounty. You might feel the cool, smooth surface of a clay water jug, condensation beating on its sides, a simple, refreshing comfort in the summer heat, offering cool relief. The worn, familiar feel of sun-warmed sandals beneath your feet connects you to the earth's warmth. As you move through fields rustling with the gentle breeze, each sound a soft, rhythmic whisper of the season's bounty, a quiet symphony of summer. Then witness the graceful, unhurried descent into autumn's embrace, a subtle shift in the very quality of light and air, a gentle sigh from the natural world. The vibrant greens of summer begin to soften, yielding to muted golds, russets, and deep ochres, a painterly transformation of the landscape, as if the earth itself is preparing for a new palette. You might perceive a crispness in the air, a subtle coolness that hints at the coming change, carrying the faint, sweet scent of decaying leaves and damp earth, a fragrance of gentle release and quiet preparation, a scent of gentle farewell. Listen to the soft, rhythmic rustle of falling foliage, each leaf detaching with a gentle sigh, spiraling slowly, gracefully to the ground, adding to the rich, earthy carpet beneath ancient trees, a continuous, quiet descent. You can almost feel the delicate crunch of dried leaves underfoot, a soft, satisfying sound that marks the passage of time, a gentle reminder of life's cycles. The air carries the distinct, comforting aroma of burning leaves from distant, unseen fires, a gentle, smoky perfume that evokes a sense of introspection and quiet winding down. A nostalgic embrace. This is the quiet culmination of the growing season, a testament to the earth's unwavering cycles of giving and receiving, a profound balance. You might feel the comforting weight of a rough wool cloak settling around your shoulders, its fibers soft and warm, a simple protection against the increasing chill, a cozy shield, the smooth, familiar grip of wooden rakes used for gathering the fallen leaves into neat, fragrant piles, connects you to the methodical, repetitive tasks of preparing for the colder months. Each movement a quiet meditation on change, a gentle preparation for rest. Finally, allow yourself to settle into the deep, profound stillness of winter, a period of quiet rest and introspection for the entire world. The vibrant colors of autumn have faded, replaced by muted tones of gray, white, and the deep, dark green of evergreens, standing stoic against the cold. You might perceive a crisp, pervasive coldness in the air, a clean, sharp sensation that invigorates gently, yet invites you to seek warmth and shelter, to draw inward. The world outside seems to hold its breath. Sounds are muffled, absorbed by the soft blanket of snow that might cover the landscape, creating an almost complete hushed silence, a profound quietude. Listen to the subtle, almost imperceptible creak of ancient trees in the frosty air, their branches swaying almost imperceptibly, or the soft, distant whisper of wind through bare branches. Sounds that speak of endurance and quiet strength, of resilience and stillness. You can almost feel the thick, comforting texture of animal hides, perhaps of sheepskin or bearskin, spread on the floor for warmth, providing a soft, insulated barrier against the cold stone walls of a dwelling, a cozy haven. The quiet glow of indoor lamps, perhaps oil lamps or simple candles casting soft, dancing shadows, creates an intimate, peaceful haven against the external chill, a warm, inviting sanctuary. This is a time of deep rest for the earth, a period of quiet rejuvenation, a testament to Persephone's journey into the underworld, her annual sojourn. Yet, even in this stillness, there is a subtle promise of return, a quiet anticipation of the life that will once again burst forth with the coming spring, a gentle, unwavering hope. The unchanging, predictable nature of these cycles, from spring's awakening to winter's slumber, brings a deep sense of acceptance and profound peace, a gentle assurance that all things unfold in their perfect, unhurried time, guiding you towards your own deep, restorative sleep. As the final echoes of the ancient world's gentle rhythms begin to softly recede, allowing any lingering sensations of blossoming fields or crackling hearths to softly dissipate, like a fading dream. Allow your awareness to now gently, effortlessly, drift back to your immediate surroundings. You are invited to transition from the vast, timeless landscapes of the gods, with their grand, quiet cycles, to the intimate, comforting space of your own resting place, your personal sanctuary. Imagine the profound sensation of your body gradually, deliciously, sinking deeper into the soft, welcoming embrace of your bed, a feeling of complete release and surrender, as if you are melting into pure comfort. You might perceive the gentle give of the mattress beneath you, conforming perfectly to the unique contours of your form, providing unwavering, consistent support for every part of your body. Then feel the cool, smooth touch of the sheets against your skin, a refreshing sensation that invites your muscles to unwind even further, releasing any lingering tension from the day, from your shoulders, your back, your legs. Finally, experience the comforting, substantial weight of the blanket settling over you, a soft, enveloping warmth that cocoons you in a profound sense of security and peace, a gentle, protective shell. This is the essence of your personal sanctuary, a haven meticulously designed for complete and utter rest, a space where you are truly safe. Listen closely, and you might discern the subtle, quiet sounds of your immediate environment, now softened and muted by the deepening night, as if the world outside has hushed its breath. Perhaps it's the gentle, rhythmic hum of a fan, a steady, continuous drone that acts as a soothing, monotonous backdrop, blending seamlessly into the quietude of your room, becoming almost imperceptible, or perhaps from a distant, unseen corner of your home. You hear the muffled, almost imperceptible creak of old floorboards, a soft, familiar sigh from the very structure around you, a quiet testament to time. Even the distant, ambient sounds of the night from outside, the soft whisper of wind through trees, the faint, rhythmic chirping of crickets, a gentle chorus, seem to fade into a gentle, harmonious background, no longer demanding attention, simply existing. These are the sounds of a world settling into its own deep slumber, mirroring your own journey towards rest, a shared descent into peace. Now, focus gently on the most fundamental rhythm of all, the steady, often deep, and even sound of your own breathing. Inhale slowly, feeling the cool, clean air gently fill your lungs, expanding your chest with a sense of calm, and exhale softly, releasing any remaining tension, any lingering thoughts, any last fragments of the day with each quiet, effortless breath. This rhythmic exchange of air becomes your anchor, a continuous comforting reminder of your own living presence, a gentle current moving you deeper and deeper into a state of profound relaxation, a peaceful descent. As your body settles deeper, growing heavier, your breath growing slower and deeper, allow your mind to follow, gently releasing all thoughts, all worries, all the day's accumulated concerns. Like dandelion seeds carried away by a soft breeze. Imagine each thought, each fleeting image, each small memory, as a tiny, weightless cloud, drifting effortlessly across a vast, clear, boundless sky, slowly, peacefully, dissolving into nothingness, leaving behind only expansive calm. You might feel the soft, supportive presence of your pillow beneath your head, cradling it gently, allowing your neck and shoulders to completely relax. Melting into its softness, the texture of the fabric, perhaps a cool, smooth cotton or a soft, comforting flannel, feels pleasant against your cheek, a simple, tactile comfort. You might even sense the subtle, faint scent of lavender, perhaps from a sachet tucked nearby, or the clean scent of freshly laundered sheets, a calming aroma that gently permeates the air, inviting a deeper sense of tranquility, a peaceful perfume. This is the feeling of complete surrender, of letting go of all control, allowing your mind to drift freely, unburdened by any need to analyze or plan, simply existing in the moment. The quiet creak of floorboards in a distant part of the house, the gentle sway of curtains in a soft, unseen breeze. These are merely whispers in the background, sounds that confirm the world outside is calm, allowing you to be calm within. A perfect harmony. You are now enveloped in a profound sense of safety and security within your personal space, a haven where nothing can disturb your peace, a sanctuary built for your rest. Imagine the sturdy walls of your room, silently standing guard, creating a protective cocoon around you, shielding you from all external disturbances. The soft, gentle glow of a distant street lamp, perhaps filtering faintly through a window, casts long, peaceful shadows, confirming the quiet presence of the world outside, yet keeping it at a comfortable, reassuring distance. Even the most mundane objects in your room, a discarded book resting quietly on a nightstand, its pages still and unread, a simple empty glass, a neatly folded piece of clothing draped over a chair, seem to exude a quiet, settled energy, participating in the stillness, becoming part of your peaceful environment. This is a space where you are utterly safe, utterly protected, free from any external demands or internal anxieties, a place where you can simply be. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to be, except here, in this moment of perfect rest. The gentle, rhythmic flow of your breath continues, a soft, constant companion guiding you deeper and deeper into a state of profound tranquility. A peaceful current carrying you further into slumber. As you feel your body grow heavier, your breath grow slower and deeper. Allow yourself to fully embrace the invitation to deep, dreamless sleep. There is no need to hold on to anything, no need to think, no need to strive, no need to remember. Simply allow yourself to drift, effortlessly, into the vast welcoming ocean of unconsciousness, a boundless expanse of peace. Imagine yourself floating on a calm, dark sea, under a sky filled with countless silent stars, each one a distant, comforting flicker, a tiny point of light in the infinite darkness. The gentle rocking of the water, the profound silence that surrounds you, the feeling of being utterly supported and weightless. These sensations guide you deeper, further into the embrace of sleep. This is a space where time dissolves, where worries dissipate like morning mist, and where your mind finds complete, restorative peace, a true cessation of all activity. You are safe. You are secure. There is nothing to fear, nothing to worry about, nothing to regret. Only profound rest awaits you. Let the soft, rhythmic sounds of your own breathing, the gentle warmth of your blankets, and the deep stillness of your space lull you into a sleep so profound, so peaceful, so utterly restorative, that it feels like a return to the very essence of quietude. Drift now, completely unburdened, into the deepest, most tranquil slumber, knowing that you are held in perfect peace until the gentle awakening of a new day, refreshed and renewed. Rest now. Sleep deeply.